Hi there, what we're going to do, we're making a chicken nest box for my chicken and so on. I'm going to make it as easy as I can. So what we're going to use is milk cartons. So I'm going to try to have 12 milk cartons on one stand and everything. What I'm going to end up doing is cutting down and across, and I'm going to use a cutoff saw right here, mainly to cut steel. You can cut other things too. It's only plastic, so you're going to melt through it. So what I'm going to end up doing there you go. Nice clean job with the cutoff saw. For the frame, we're going to use a 4x4, and what I need is 80 plus 7. So I need 87 inches. I'm cutting a 45-degree angle to put it in. I'm just one of those people. You can actually just do it flat and nail it, but I like to do it this way. And my circuit breakers pop. Hold on. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is cut this. This is the top board that we're going to use. Okay, these are the leg boards that I'm doing now. We're going to make it a grand total of 80 inches. We're going to make 2 of these, and naturally it's going to be a straight cut. There's one. 80 inches on this one too. I know my camera work on this isn't very good because I'm trying to do this myself and it's hard to do. We're going to use a screw gun and some nice long deck screws. For the corners, remember these are 45 degrees. You don't have to do 45s, but I like to do that. And you kind of have to match them up a little to get them square. There's one. I put 4 screws in it total, 2 on each side. Now I'll do this side. Three. Four. Now we're going to do the same thing over here on this corner. There's one. Two. Number 4. Now what we got to do is measure from the other board to here, which comes up to be 81 inches. And down here, remember, I didn't even squared it, I just screwed it together. And that was a little wider, so 81 inches is what we're going to have to cut next. Okay, what we have to do here is cut this to 81 inches. That's the whole one shelf for the boxes. Has to be kind of exact, too. Remember, you can always cut it a little longer, and then you can sit there and play to make it fit right. But you always can cut off, but you can't add on. Okay, I'm getting ready to put in the first shelf. I made it 19 inches from there to here. I'm going to use these small nails, just one on each end is all you need, but you got to drill a starter hole. If you try to nail this nail, it'll end up cracking the wood. So we'll take a drill and drill a starter hole. Okay, after you drill a starter hole, grab a nail, okay, and you do the same thing to the opposite end, and then we're going to put a number 2 shelf here. Okay, putting the last shelf board up because I'm only doing 2. The rest of it goes in the ground and the rest is off the ground. The reason why I'm using this strap is to put pressure on here, considering I'm doing this by myself so it don't move. So it's an extra third hand. Now we're going to do the last hole here. Okay, last one. Okay, I got the milk cartons cut down in the front. Now what I got is a bag of tie straps right here. I'm putting a grand total of 6 together, and it's easier to tie strap them nice and straight, and it's easier to put them on the rack in one piece than trying to do it individually. So they're all nice and snug, ready to go. The shelves I built was 80 inches, and I think this is 78 inches. So this is where we are. I just take the tie straps and start from one end and start tying from one end to the other. We'll just start in the handles first. Okay, we got them all tied together. And this is what it looks like. It's like one piece. Now, when I put those up, it's going to be easier to put up instead of fighting one at a time. You just put it in, you take a screw, you screw it down with a fender washer to hold each one down individually on the bar, and you're good to go. What we're doing is digging a hole for the legs. I got to have it at least 20 inches deep on each side. And we're going to put the nest box in it. We dug the 2 holes, we put the frame in, so we're all ready to go for the nest box tomorrow. Today, I'm calling it quits. Okay, we got the milk cartons, they're all tied together. We're getting ready to attach them to the shelf. Lay it on the shelf for now. I'm using a screw and a fender washer to attach those, and a screw gun. First thing I do is put it in position. You put it even with the back. Okay, got one. Now the other end, do the same thing. And make it even with the back. So I'm going to use a total of 2 of these screws per basket to hold it in place. Okay, so we're going to attach the screws in each basket, 2 in each one, and everything. All the material I'm using, the 4x4s, they used to be fence posts. So I'm reclaiming them or reusing them or repurposing them. Milk cartons I bought on Facebook, paid $2 a piece off of Facebook, and that's how much that cost. And then I got a chunk of aluminum I'm going to put on the back that was just junk that I had something else that I tore apart, and I'm repurposing that too for a shield. So I'm going to screw the baskets in, and then I'll show you what the back looks like. Okay, we got the nest box in, and there you are. You got 12 of them totally. They're pretty solid too, and that's what they look like. Now we're going to put a piece of aluminum that's black on the one side in the back, and that's going to be harder to see this. That's why I'm taking this picture. Okay, the whole thing's done. We got the nest box, we got the aluminum on the back, and everything. So this is done, so you can put indoor or outdoor carpet, you can put the grass carpet, or you can do what we're going to do is put hay in it. And there's your nest box. It's all done. Also, considering we reclaimed material, or we built this over here, and this is a perch for all the chickens, and we ended up using 4x4s, and we built like an A-frame, so we got both sides and everything. We use 4x4s because, you know, we just use the material that we use. And here, this is what it looks like on the end. On the end, as you can see, we did an A-frame. I did about a 60-degree angle on the top, screwed them together, and then I put a board going across, and I just used bolts. It's easier to use bolts than nails. And then we brought it out because they're heavy, each end, and then we put the 4x4s going across for the perches, and then on the end you got a perch also right here on the end. So that's what we use for the chickens. They all come here at night and hang out. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed it. When you get a chance, if you would please subscribe to my channel, that would help us out. Thank you.